Once you step into this room, you'll get immersed into what's happening around you in all the four walls.
It's social distancing at its finest. For the first time ever, people will be able to enjoy the masterpieces of Van Gogh from the comfort of their vehicles. It's called Go by Car, and here's how it works. People will drive into this historic building, the former Toronto Star's printing presses on Yonge Street. Patrons will be able to enjoy 600,000 cubic feet of immersive digital art from Van Gogh's collection. 14 vehicles will be allowed per time slot, where drivers will turn off their engines and experience 35 minutes of light art sound without leaving their space.
We saw a similar creation by the same creative team, by Massimiliano and Luca in Paris at Atelier de Lumière. And when we went, it was already a hit. It had sold over 2 million tickets in Paris. A completely new way of encountering art. You stand within the art, it's projected on massive walls all around you, on a scale at which you never see art, and animated in a way that takes you through a light story, but also into the psychology of Van Gogh. In March, when COVID's hit and the city shut down, we were confronted with the same thing that every other arts organization in town was faced with, which is the question of, do you keep the employees on? How do you keep going? How do you run a business? And we were sort of lucky that we had a business that you could transform into the drive-in, but also we were kind of forced, because I was determined to keep all of our employees working. So we've managed, because people have bought tickets for the drive-in, because people have continued to buy tickets for a socially distanced version of this as a walk-in, we've managed to keep all of our employees, 100% of our employees, employed at 100% of pre-COVID salary. And also, we've managed to bring on all of the ushers from TIFF and from Mirvish, and all the other theaters in town have contributed staff that are helping us execute this show.
Today, my cameraman and I had a chance to go by car along with other media members. The exhibit is supposed to open to the public this Thursday, but because Toronto is not included in phase 2 of the province's reopening plan, everyone will have to wait just a little longer.
Unfortunately, Toronto didn't go to stage 2, so we made the final decision yesterday to move the drive-in to begin in the first week of July. And we're going to keep the walk-in working simultaneously. We're going to run 2 galleries now. And cars will drive into one and people will walk into the other.
For those that purchase tickets to the drive-in, you will also receive tickets to the walk-in once it opens, and they're projecting that to be the beginning of July. They're also releasing a new block of tickets today. For City News, I'm Stella Acquisto.